Hey, gun people, man, this is a Sacramento road rage incident. Uh, I said roid rage in another video, and people were like, "You mean road rage?" No, roid rage is someone on steroids, and it makes them violent. They usually go bald early, and they have big muscles, and they have veins popping out, and they go into these rages from taking steroids. Road rage is from people getting frustrated and upset, or their life's just going bad anyway, and it just takes one thing to set them off. Now, people are always saying, you don't need a gun, you don't need to defend yourself. This guy's trying to kill this person. Now, I think this is a parked car, so maybe there's not a person in this car, but he's still endangering other people. Imagine if you were in a car and you upset this dude, and this is how it turned out. So although this is a parked car and he's destroying it for some reason and destroying his car, maybe it's a stolen car, he's not happy hitting it once or twice. And the problem here when cops are responding to this is they don't know if the guy's on drugs, they don't know if the guy's armed, etc. So could they shoot this guy? Legally right now, I think shooting him would be a little tough to justify, because he has to be in immediate danger of others. Now, is he immediate danger to cars driving by? Sure. But he's got two cars. He's in the middle of the road. Most people see what's going on. You're going to have cars stopping. For some reason, an ambulance gets there first. And I think the ambulance just sees this, turns, and again, I don't know all the facts of this, turns on its lights and siren, maybe to break the guy's attention on his parked car and say, dude, cops are here or something. And it doesn't work. The guy is totally fixated on his car, and he is going to ram it until he's done, until his car won't do it anymore.
Watch out, watch out!
And he picks up a lot of speed.
Oh my God!
So, who wants to walk up to this guy in a car and go, "Excuse me, kind citizen, sir, could you please stop ramming the car in the middle of the road? Could you please stop spinning your tires and making all this smoke?" Who's he endangering here? He's got out of the car. I don't know why the video cut.
Somebody in that car?
Now he's kicking in the windshield. Is this an ex-girlfriend?
He's just
Is
on
this
something?
a domestic? Is this the guy's car that he caught with his wife? You don't know what's going on, but a guy that's doing this, maybe he's not on drugs. Maybe he's just lost his freaking mind.
Grabbing with his hand.
But how do people are going to say tase him, pepper spray him? Look, cops don't like pepper spraying people. This guy just starts directing traffic. They just start ignoring him. Fire department or ambulance is like, go ahead and move around. This guy is just... And it's smart. All the people that are not contacting this guy, to me, is smart. You risk your life when you contact strangers like this trying to help, and you could end up dead. Anybody got an idea if this guy's a danger to himself or others? Is he capable of committing a seriously bodily injury and or death to somebody? Well, right now, probably not. Until he attacks somebody, deadly force isn't authorized. For some reason, he is fixated on his parked car, and he wants to destroy it. And if cops pull him off or tase him, and he falls and breaks his head and dies, the department will get sued. I know everybody will be like, pepper spray him, shoot him with a taser. You know what? Sometimes you just got to let a guy wear himself out. We already got traffic. We got to wait for tow cars. He's tying everybody up. You know what? In a minute, he's going to burn out. Or at least if we let him burn himself out, when we get him in custody, he's going to have less resistance to fight. Good old Sac PD. And that looks like a bald guy. That could be trouble. It could be trouble unless it's Sac PD, man. I'm telling you, I've never met a worthless, lazy quota hire. Oh, maybe that's a female. I mean, you talk about politically correct department where the cops don't want to do anything, can't make a decision, don't care. You are just a victim, and they'll come draw a chalk line. That is Sacramento PD. Worst police agency, probably, maybe second to the CHP, but I don't really consider them a police agency. Rick, why are you always big? Oh, be quiet. Look at this guy tearing up his car. Look at his quota hire. Police, protect, serve. Serve, respond, and protect the public. Standing there. Should she be standing there? I don't know. Depends on how many cops are there. He slips, he falls off. They finally go hands on.
God.
This is one of those situations to where everybody will look at this and why didn't the cops do this and why didn't the cops do that and why didn't the cop? Sometimes, man, there's not really a right or wrong answer. Sometimes you just got to play it by ear and go, you know what? It's not, you can't, it's like the old question in when you're applying for a cop. Sometimes they used to ask, can you shoot a guy who's got a gun to his head trying to kill himself? And the correct answer is no, because he's only endangering himself. And should you protect him? Some would say you should. But if you shoot him and he ends up dying from your wound because you were protecting him, you would be crucified, and so was the department. So normally you don't shoot suicide victims. This guy's kind of a little bit like a suicide victim. He's really only endangering himself when the cops show up. He's already done the damage. He's just he's delaying traffic. He's causing a hazard. At what point do you use physical force? How much? Deadly force is not authorized. So any force you use has to be reasonable and can't cause more damage than the guy's causing himself. So, there's always that balance scales, and a lot of people miss that until you're in the job for a while and you figure out. Sometimes there's just not really a easy, quick answer. I know a lot of people who are being delayed to be like, yank his ass off, get him in cuffs, and clear the road, get out of here. Well, and I'm kind of agree with that, but unfortunately, in this sue-happy world we're in where the liberals don't want to hold anybody accountable except maybe cops every once in a while, they don't really hold them accountable. They just want to tell you who to blame. They want crime to go up. They want government to grow. They want taxes to go high so they can maintain power and keep people in fear. They want a lot of victims, so they want to take the guns. So, most problems come back to liberalism and liberal policies. And I know liberals don't like to hear that, and they kind of get all offended. They want to come here and cry about I'm picking on liberals. But the facts are the facts. Liberal policies is the decay of a society until it's just run down to ruins. All right, we'll end that there with some road rage.